When it comes to the future of Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and even Tom Holland as Spider-Man is unsure of what happens next. Facing Venom, continuing to exist in the MCU for a while longer, jumping over into some part of the multiverse that's disconnected from everything and Sony has control of it, you be the guess. Taken directly from the Empire magazine, Tom Holland revealed a little bit about what it's like to suit up for what he believed was the final time with Spider-Man No Way Home. And he said that by the end of it, the last day of shooting, it was bittersweet and it felt like a goodbye, which isn't the first time somebody on set has echoed that same type of mentality and sentiment, and probably not the last we're going to hear of it. But then the actor talks a little bit about what comes next and what is guaranteed, and he said, well, nothing. He's unsure about what comes next. There's ideas floating around out there. He's heard about the theories, he's heard about the ideas, he knows about them, but the fact of the matter is, it's down to the people behind the films to decide what happens next. It's down to the people in charge of the franchise, holding the IP, to look at the situation and figure out what is the next chapter. Now, more than likely, he kind of understands what's going to happen, which is the same thing we all can see. Venom is now in the MCU. Things are going to happen. They're going to face each other. Sony's wanted this. Marvel Studios is going to make it a reality in the MCU to give fans what they want. So it kind of all goes and works and clicks together. But again, you can't guarantee that because you can't guarantee anything. We saw that they all thought that Spider-Man was here to stay in the MCU, up until they found out the news the same time we did, that he was out of the MCU. And then the two companies were like, oh yeah, we had a split. Breaking news. So I think even though they have good intentions and want to continue this, realistically, who knows what happens, right? Like, you can't guarantee anything. And as he says, he's unsure about it because one thing could lead to another and plans could change, directions could change, the whole flow of everything could change. For all we know, a year from now, Sony could literally sell to somebody, decide they want to sell, and suddenly the franchise and everything reverts back, and Disney goes, yeah, we don't want half of this, or most of this besides Tom Holland. Again, it's going to be one step at a time, but I think by the time, we get far enough away from No Way Home making money, and we get into that home release territory, we're going to start to hear news about what happens next, and then we're going to have a better picture of what the future holds for him. But for right now, when he says he's unsure, I trust him because I think everybody is unsure. One thing going wrong could lead in a completely different direction. Like, who's to say that the deal to keep Spider-Man in the MCU isn't based on this thing has to make $750 million. They make 749, Sony goes, well, it didn't happen. He's ours again. You can't have him anymore. And then it all falls apart again. Again, we don't know the stipulations, so this could be something that's very much ingrained in the, fine line and contracts that nobody's privy to besides the people that signed off on them. That doesn't involve him.